So what if you could actually take complete control of your life's story? Today we're going to walk through a really powerful framework for doing exactly that. We'll follow a path that starts with something as simple as trust and ends with you holding the pen ready to write your own next chapter.
We kick things off with this idea from Steve Jobs, and it's kind of a paradox, isn't it? This whole concept that you can't perfectly plan out your future. I know, it feels a little unsettling, but honestly it's the key to everything. It means we have to have faith, not in some flawless plan, but in the journey itself.
And that leads us right into our first big idea, trusting the dots. This is all about finding the courage to believe in your own path, even when you have absolutely no idea where it's leading. And you know, what's so cool about this is it doesn't really matter what you trust in. Call it your gut feeling, call it destiny, life, karma, call it whatever you want. That part's personal. The real secret sauce here is the act of trusting itself. That's the part that changes everything.
And that, right there, is the payoff. This belief, this trust, it becomes the fuel that gives you the guts to actually follow your heart. It's what lets you step off the well-worn path and blaze your own trail. That trust, it makes all the difference in the world.
Okay, so you've learned to trust the journey. Great. But where are you actually going? You need a compass, right? And that brings us to our second part, finding what you truly love.
I mean, you can really feel the urgency in this, can't you? Your time on this planet is not infinite. Every single day you spend living the life someone else expects of you is a day you will never, ever get back. This is a wake-up call, a demand to take your time back for your own purpose. And this right here, this is the trap we all have to avoid, dogma. It's basically when you let the noise of everyone else's opinions and conclusions completely drown out your own inner voice. It's like living a prepackaged life. And let's be honest, it almost never fits you properly.
So why is finding what you love so unbelievably important? Well, just look at this. This is a rough breakdown of your life. Work takes up this enormous chunk of it. If you're not passionate about that massive slice of your life, how can you ever expect to be truly happy?
And the logic here is actually super simple, but so powerful. To be satisfied, you have to do work that you believe is great. And the only way to do consistently great work is to absolutely love what you do. See the connection?
So if you're listening to this and thinking, I'm not there yet, the message is crystal clear. Your mission is to keep looking. Do not settle. Don't settle for fine. Don't settle for it pays the bills. Finding that passion isn't some luxury. It's essential for a life well lived. Of course, if it were that easy, everybody would be doing what they love. But there's this huge obstacle that stands in our way. And that obstacle, it's not out there somewhere. It's the enemy within. It's our own fear.
You know, it's easy to feel good and dream big when things are going your way. But the real test of your character, the moment that truly defines you, is what you do after you've been knocked flat on your back. That's when it takes real, genuine courage to get up and act.
Let's be super clear about what fear actually does to you. First up, it kills dreams. It's the assassin of your ambition. It's that little voice whispering every single reason why your idea is impossible, why you shouldn't even bother trying. It convinces you the risk is just too big before you've even taken a single step.
And right after it kills your dreams, it goes after your hope. It chews away at that fundamental belief that a better future is even possible, trapping you exactly where you are. It replaces that beautiful vision of what could be with the cold certainty that nothing will ever get better.
And finally, its ultimate goal, its endgame, fear will paralyze you. It holds you back from everything you could become, filling your head with doubts and what-ifs until you are completely frozen, unable to move forward at all.
So, how do we fight back against that paralysis? Well, the answer isn't to wait until you magically stop feeling afraid. The answer is to build an engine for action that works no matter how you feel. And that is all about choosing discipline over feelings.
And really, this is the choice we have to make every single day. We can let our lives be guided by our feelings, which are all over the place, totally inconsistent, they're a trap. Or we can be guided by principles. Principles are constant. They're the tools you use to build your life, because they lead to a promise, a predictable result.
It all comes down to this. Who's in charge? Who's driving the bus? You can't let your emotions take the wheel, because if you don't discipline them, if you don't contain them, they will absolutely use you. They will derail your plans and keep you stuck. Discipline is how you take back control.
And don't fool yourself, the stakes are massive. Every time you give in to that feeling of, I just don't feel like it today, you're not just losing one day. You could be setting your entire dream back by months, maybe even a whole year. That one little decision has huge consequences.
So this is where it all comes together. All these pieces, trusting the dots, finding your passion, choosing discipline, they all lead right here to this final, powerful resolution. It's about taking full ownership and finally writing your own story.
It starts with this simple but incredibly powerful declaration. It's a refusal to be a victim of your circumstances. It's you deciding right here and now that you are the one in the driver's seat of your life. This is where you reframe every single setback you've ever had. It stops being about what happened to you and starts being about what you do with it. You make a conscious decision. I'm not just going to recover from this. I am coming back and I'll be stronger because of what I went through.
And in the end, after all the searching and the struggle and the discipline, it all boils down to this: 2 little words that hold all the power in the universe. This is your final answer to fear, to doubt, and to every single thing that has ever tried to hold you back.
And this puts all the power squarely in this exact moment. The past is done. It doesn't matter what happened yesterday. The only thing that matters, the only question you ever need to answer is this one: what are you going to do about it right now?
And so, here we are. Your story isn't over. Not even close. The pen is in your hand, and all the pages ahead are blank. You have the tools. You have the choice. So the only question left is, what are you going to write?
If you like this video, please subscribe the channel. Thank you.